Hey everyone, it's Rochelle and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how I styled and installed this water wave hair. It's from Tinashe Hair. I will link everything in the description box down below. Now, this is how my wig looks fresh out the box. Yes, I know, she needs some loving. This hairline needs some loving. It's a bit on the full side, but the good thing about it, the knots are actually not that big. They're very, very tiny, so I know it's going to be easy to be bleached. And I bleached it off camera, and I did most of the tweezing off camera because I do have very detailed videos on how I do that. So I'll link those videos in the description box down below. I will be going in with my foundation, and I'm just going to apply this to the hairline of the lace. I kind of applied all over the lace, but that's not necessary because you're going to cut off the extra lace. So I applied on the lace, that way it matches my skin tone. And as you can see, I'm already rocking my wig cap. So I'm doing the ball cap method today. And I actually have a very, very detailed video on how I do my ball cap method, how I customize my wigs as well. I will link that video in the description box down below. So I'm going to go in with my scissors and cut off that extra piece of wig cap that I won't be needing. And then I'm going to try the wig on just to see how it looks, how it's fitting on my head. And the lace matches my skin to perfection, so it does look a tad bit darker, but once I put my foundation on, it's gonna match it perfectly, you guys. And the hairline is looking great, so I'm just gonna go in with my scissors and cut away any extra piece of lace that I don't need. I literally hate cutting by the ear because I either mess it up or I get it right. And trust me, I make mistakes too. So I'm going to do this in sections. That's just how I prefer to apply my wig. I know some people just glue it and then just cut away the whole entire lace, but I cannot do that. Like, I will literally mess up my wig. Okay, I gotta take a little water break, drink my water and mind my business. Trying to get my health right these days, guys, because I gained some weight and I'm trying to get it off. So trying to get back into the habit of eating healthy and drinking water and working out. But anyways, let's move on to gluing down this wig. So I applied a layer of glue onto my forehead area, and you want to wait for that glue to dry clear before you pull that lace down. Once it's dry clear, you can go ahead and pull down the lace. And it is literally melted. It looks good. I'm gonna go in with my blow dryer again on a cool setting. Now the hairline does go a bit low for me, so that's why I'm pulling out the hair at the front, because I want to cut away all that extra lace and that hair. You can do that. Don't be scared to cut the lace so it matches your hairline perfectly. And I just have to add a bit more of that glue, and then I'm going to press it down into my skin, make sure it blends. I really do like the hairline on this wig. It has a very natural looking hairline. Some wigs, they kind of go straight across, but this one doesn't. So again, I'm going to cut away all the sections on the side, wait for it to dry clear, and then I'm going to add a second layer and wait for it to dry clear. I was kind of impatient here, so you can see a little bit of that white, but just don't do that. Wait for it to dry clear. You don't want to make that mistake. And I'm going to cut away all that extra piece of lace that I don't need. And I like really going up close to the hairline because I don't like any extra piece of lace sitting on the forehead or the hairline that don't need to be there. I find that using like a small scissors works really well to get up to the hairline instead of using the eyebrow razor. Like, I still use it, but also when you're cutting the lace, you want to make sure it's like really jagged and not like straight across. So I'm going to go ahead and add some more glue at the side, and then I find like right by the ear is usually where it lifts first. So I add a little bit extra more glue right by the ear. I probably add like 3 layers of glue. And you guys, the glue that I'm using is actually my very own glue. This is just a sample, so I'm just trying to see how well it works, and then obviously I'll, make it available for everybody. I'm gonna go ahead and glue down the other side off camera because I'm literally doing the same thing, and I did my makeup. Guys, this wig is not even melted yet, and it looks melted. Like, it really does look melted. And now I'm gonna go ahead and, create some baby hairs. I know a lot of people don't like them. Me personally, I'm not the biggest fan of baby hairs on me. That's just my opinion. But when it comes to like curly hair and deep wave texture, I feel like baby hair is a must. It is a must. So we're doing baby hairs today. Now I went in with my hair wax and I added to the side just to slick the hair, and I'm gonna go in with this little baby flat iron. Before I go in, I'm gonna create the baby hairs. So I was using a pretty dull razor. I just switched razors. Next, I'm going to go in with my baby flat iron and I'm going to curl the hair upwards. Then I'm going to take my edge brush and start to create the baby waves. As for products that I'm using on my brush, I'm only using the hair wax. So I'm not using any mousse. I don't want to use any wet products. I want this to be like really soft baby hairs. So I'm going to go ahead and go back in with that eyebrow razor and do the same thing once again with the brush. Listen, I'm going to be honest with you. I am no arrogante when it comes to baby hairs, okay? I be struggling with this. It is not easy, and I find that I get one side of my head like properly done, and then the other side, the baby hairs are like, what is this? But like I said, I really do like them on wavy curly hair texture. I think it looks good. It makes it look more natural looking, but I don't want them to be too big and obvious. I like to keep them really, you know, small, and plus this is all I can do. Anywho, we're gonna move on, and I'm gonna try to attempt the baby hair on the other side as well. Before I do that, I'm just gonna make the center part look a bit more centered because it was looking a little off, and I went in with my hot comb just to flatten it. So I'm gonna repeat the same steps on the other side as well. So I went in with my hair wax, and then I'm gonna go in with the eyebrow razor and just cut some baby hair on the side. Listen, like I said, I always struggle with the other side. I feel like I get one side to look perfect, like how I want it to look, and then the other side I'm like, what is going on here? What is going on here? But I mean, it doesn't look too bad. It's coming out well. So again, I'm gonna do the same thing, but before I do that, this side is a little bit on the bulkier side, so I'm gonna go in with my tweezer just to make that hairline look a little bit more realistic, because I felt like it needed just a tad bit more tweezing. And then I'm gonna go ahead and cut the little baby hairs and sleek it down. Now guys, a part of my video went missing because this is a new camera, by the way, and one of the video clips went missing. I don't think I pressed record, but I tied my hair down and I let it basically melt, let the glue melt for about 5 minutes, and then I'm gonna go in with a water bottle and some hair mousse to define the curls a bit more. So it is water wave, and I find that with curly hair you are going to experience a bit of shedding. So I did have a little bit of shedding, not too much. I just want to let you guys know that, but make sure you always check out other reviews on any hair that I do, because my video is mainly showing you guys how I install it, how I style it, and I hope these videos do help you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. So if you do, comment down below, let me know, and I will see you guys in another video very soon. I love you guys so much, and thank you for watching. Bye.